Okay, and of course, I used to be working in Changi Airport, middle management. Okay, so long story short, I knew that I need to find a backup plan. Okay, because I don't like to work my whole life without having control. I'm someone that likes to control my life. Okay, I like to own my own time and not sell my time to my bosses. So I entered this industry when I saw that I can do this part-time. Absolutely no risk. Okay, and why I chose to play this 2-minute video. Okay, I think everyone knows the person in the video. Okay, a show of hands. Who don't know the lady inside the 2-minute video just now? A show of hands. Any new members don't know? Okay, so but of course I still need to talk. Okay, she's our, I would say that she's our, not only our 001, okay, she's our founder even of our system. Okay, in terms of system, we have a very good way to guide everyone to success. Okay, so that's why this lady, Kim Hui, last time when I chanced upon this industry, I was so blessed that straight away, I get to learn from the best in the industry. Okay, so back then, Kim was my mentor, and I followed her way, and of course, give me a shortcut to success. So straight away, I was able to fire my boss, earn good part-time income, and here I am now. I'm doing full-time, and I'm following Kim again to 3. All right. So that's why today, whatever I'm sharing, okay, is all that we have learned from Kim. Okay, and it's not. Okay, don't worry. It's not self-invented by Christoferr. Okay, it is definitely passed down by our mentor. Okay, and why I must bring Kim out? Because she's also the rare 9-figure earner in this industry. Okay, and being our mentor, it gives us so much power, so much confidence, okay, to go out there and share with everyone. Okay, so think about that, because if you dare tell her story, okay, if you dare tell everyone that, oh, we are learning from this, who is a 9-figure money earner, US dollar, okay, US dollar in this industry, I dare tell you that a lot of experienced people in this country, okay, they couldn't even match her income. Okay, that's why it gives us so much confidence. Alright, so straight away, okay, before I start this business analogy, okay, also a show of hands, okay, how many of you are less than half a year in 3? Less than half a year. Okay, very good. Okay, anyone just join us today only? Okay, any new members just join us today? Or anyone haven't joined yet? Don't worry. Okay, good. Okay, good that you haven't joined yet. Okay, but here you are. Okay, we want to guide you how to effectively kickstart the business. And I dare say that after hearing what we share, you will know that most of us, we conduct this business with sincerity. We all do this business with our heart. That's why we are so much different from a lot of other similar business in our industry, especially in this country, okay, in Malaysia, whereby there's so many numerous business that seems similar to 3, but we are definitely different. Okay, so straight away, okay, again, all those people that have joined less than six months, I don't need you all to raise your hand again, but I dare say that a lot of us, when we start our business, okay, we are all so excited. Okay, straight away, we go to our friends and we do a verbal diarrhea on our friends. True or not true? True, right? Okay, because I was once new, okay, 12, 11 years ago, I was very excited and I thought that I'm very educated. So it gives me the right to go out there and share with everyone without leveraging. Okay, so I have to tell everyone, okay, and why people that haven't joined, okay, should also sit in, because I don't want yours too excited. Tonight, straight away, go and tell your family members everything, and you get cold water treatment from them. Okay, it's very common. Okay, so don't think that you're wrong, but here we are here to guide everyone. So don't go out there and verbal diarrhea. Okay, because a lot of times you think that your friends trust you, whatever you say, they will agree. Okay, sometimes it's not that true. So we always say that our business is like this. It's a relay. It's like a 4 times 100 meter relay. Okay, you are just playing the first baton. Okay, don't go out there and verbal diarrhea. Okay, because later I'll guide everyone how to do the first baton, because you're supposed to pass the baton to someone else. Okay, and what is this someone else? Later I'll explain. Okay. And of course, this golden rule, everyone must remember, okay? In this business, fact tells, but only story sells, okay? And let me tell you, a lot of time you think you're excited, you're filled with passion, you go out there and share with your friends, verbal diarrhea on them, why they don't join you? Okay, have you thought about this question? Everyone thinks that, oh, my relatives, especially those younger than me, whatever I say, they should listen. They should join me, but end up, why didn't? Okay, because, let me also tell everyone, what is hard selling? Have you thought about what is hard selling? Okay, actually, hard selling is, if whoever you're pitching to, if they are not willing to accept, or if they didn't admit to you that they're looking for something, but here you are trying to stuff some business to them, you're trying to stuff some products to them, when they didn't ask for it, that is hard sales. Okay, that is hard selling. That's why, without you realizing, when you're so passionate, you go and share, end up everyone give you the cold water treatment, because then they will associate this kind of hard selling, okay, to whatever pyramid schemes that they can think of. Okay, so more than often, it is us that made people think that way. So that's why we always say, okay, even when you want to do verbal diarrhea, okay, can you talk better than Michelle just now? Okay, or is Michelle better at doing that? Okay, so that's what we meant by don't do the verbal diarrhea yourself, because even you want to tell them all the facts. First, they never open up their door. They never tell you they want something. They never. Here you are trying to tell them all the facts about about resveratrol, about serum, when they never tell you they want, okay, and you cannot talk as well or even better than Michelle, what's the point? Okay, so that's why we always say, we only tell stories at the start. Okay, and of course, why must we master our own 3-minute story? Okay, because today, just now I've mentioned, if at the start, if today you just joined 3, you cannot talk the facts as well as what Michelle did just now. So why bother? Okay, what you must master is your own 3-minute story. Because I dare say that Michelle cannot talk your 3-minute story as well as you. Because it is your story. You're the best person to represent your story. And most importantly, what Kim taught us, this is duplicable. Okay? Because if today, someone at the bank, okay, she's new, she haven't joined us. If today you tell her, oh, once you join the business, you must go out there and talk as professionally as Michelle, she will chicken out. Okay? Because she said, wow, I can't talk so well. This business not for me. Okay? It is not duplicable. But today, if you tell her that you only need to master your 3-minute story, how simple this is. Okay, so definitely as simple as that, it is duplicable. And we always say, it's not only duplicable, it's not only simple, okay, you will feel, people that you're pitching to will feel that you're so sincere, as long as you follow your heart. Okay, so we always say, try not to do a script. Okay, because a lot of times, there are new distributors that always tell us that they always can have coffee talk with their friends, but once somehow don't know what happened, they join 3, they no longer dare to ask their friend out for coffee. Okay, think again. Okay, who made you chicken out, don't dare to coffee with a friend? It's you yourself. Okay, because you think that now after you join 3, you are always full of motive when you want to coffee with a friend. Okay, don't think that way. That's why we always say, today, let go. Okay, no one asks you to tell the facts. You're only supposed to do the first baton, the first 100 meter. All you need to do, tell your story. It's that simple. Can everyone do that? Okay, and when you start with your story, and when you invite with your story, okay, no one will think that, oh, it's some triangle thing, it's some pyramid thing. They won't think that way. Alright? That's why this is something that, as long as you're sincere, okay, don't follow script, okay, be yourself. Okay, that's why we say, after you do 3, don't worry, same thing, you can coffee with your friends, because all you need to do, 3-minute story. Alright? So let me quickly go through the points. Okay, first, we always talk about our background. Of course, your friend knows your background. Okay, but your friends maybe haven't seen you for 5 years. Definitely they will ask, hey, what are you doing now? Same thing, don't chicken out. Okay, it's very normal to tell what are you doing now, because it's your chance to tell what are you doing now and why did you step out on this part-time or full-time entrepreneurship journey. Again, this is part of your story. Don't think that when you talk about this, you need to talk about three. Don't need. Okay? Just say that, oh, because you're working, like me, I'm working, I hate my time being controlled by my bosses. I almost couldn't go on my leave. My boss asked me to cancel my planned holiday just because I have a presentation that was postponed. So tell all these things, something that can relate to your friends. And of course, because of that, you don't want to work your whole life. That's why now you found something part-time worthy of your time. That's why you step out. You step out into the unknown and you started to embark on a part-time entrepreneurship journey. Tell your story. Okay, so that's why we say it's very simple. You don't have to follow, don't have to tell the facts. Let the expert do that. Okay, that could be the second leg of the relay race, not the first leg. You're not supposed to do that. Okay, and then of course, what do you see in the business? Again, what you see in the business, there's people to guide you. Okay, everyone can become healthier, everyone can become prettier. Again, don't have to tell three. Right? Okay, so all your stories, actually your 3-minute stories is always, you can use it how to chat with your friends, and you can omit out the three. Even if you say three, people don't know what the heck is it. Okay, I like our name because they go Google tree, they cannot find. Okay, a trick, don't tell them Tree International. No. If you have to say something, oh, it's a brand name, very new, I'm sure you haven't heard before. It's called Tree. They go Google, confirm cannot find. Okay, so you just tell a story, and last but not least, what can you achieve and what you already achieved. Okay, like for me, very simple. I'm now doing full-time. Everyone I tell my story to, they will say, wow, your online business so good. You can do part-time until you can fire your boss. It's so convincing. Here again, once I tell what have I already achieved or what you plan to achieve, as long as they can see the conviction, they will be curious, they will want to follow you. Alright, so that's why we always say, okay, do master your 3-minute story. Okay, but today, if let's say you're talking, let's say I'm an employee, okay, I'm talking to a big businessman. Can I say my story? Okay, of course you can, but it will not be relatable to him. That's why we always say, besides your own 3-minute story, collect as many stories as you can. Okay, collect all the stories that you can find. That's why we always tell everyone, go on to Zoom. Okay, don't think that it's the same every Zoom. No, collect as many stories as you can. Okay, because I'm an employee, I cannot tell business stories as convincingly as a businessman. So definitely, I collect all this story. Okay, and once you collect all this story, besides telling your 3-minute story, you can then tell a story of your business partner who is relatable to your friend. Okay, so if I'm talking to a businessman, of course, I after telling my story briefly, wow him that wow, I can do full-time now. But of course, I will mention that wow, there's so many businessman story in 3, especially in our global family. Okay, that's why quickly, okay, even if I'm meeting a housewife, okay, she wouldn't care that I work part-time until I can fire my boss. It's not relatable. So of course, I can tell. Okay, I've listed out some of our examples of our global 6-star directors. So you can tell like Chloe's story, even Kim's story. Okay, Kim don't have to work so hard. Her husband is a doctor. Okay, so why does she have to work so hard? Because she knows that the doctor's profession cannot sustain, it's not passive income, it's not residual income. So she's seen her hubby work so hard. You can tell all this story, and like Chloe, she has never worked her whole life. Okay, you can call her a housewife or a tai. Okay, she don't need to work so hard. She never worked her whole life, but yet she do this business to make her parents proud of her. Okay, so you can tell all this women power story. If let's say Christoferr, I'm talking to a housewife, I will share all these stories. Okay, that is relatable to them, so that after hearing all this story, they will realize, oh, yeah, what you say is true. I think I should learn more from a business partner because I shouldn't grow so dependent of my husband, for example. Okay, of course, nothing wrong to grow dependent, but of course, this can enlighten them further. And of course, when I talk about business, I can talk about her pay. I can talk about Patrick Tang, okay? Business consultant and the owner of a tour agency in US. So all this, you can tell a story. Like her paying tour agency boss, okay, but end up getting more and more traditional. Like even just now, our Taiwan friend Jia Cheng, same thing. Beauty line, okay, it could be getting more, some are getting more and more traditional, some. So of course, they have to change models. So all these are relatable, okay? And of course, like I said, even businessmen, even you meet someone in the similar industry, okay? You can even tell Patrick's story, or you can even tell our Christian Peterson or Jessica Johnston, okay? Who are these two persons? Okay, you can see them on our Zoom. They are 8-figure earner in this industry. Okay, what is 8-figure? It's about tens of millions. Okay, Kim is 9-figure, so she's like 100 million. So 8-figure is like tens of millions. Okay, so and of course you get people that are from another platform, and they are the global top rank. Okay, this lady Christine Peterson, top rank of this platform by the name of M and K. Okay, of course you all can go and find out. Okay, I think Selena also very familiar. So definitely these are the stories that we can tell. Okay, even Patrick also have extensive experience with other platforms. We all tell these stories, make them impressed, then they will come and understand what are we doing. Why is your business partner so strong? And last but not least, our favorite employee story, Harry's Tang. Okay, he dealt with machines more than humans. Okay, and now Harry's Tang is an 8-figure earner, and no one earns more than him in Hong Kong in this industry. So how powerful is our story? So that's why when you collect all these stories, you tell about even how Harry's transformed his life. Definitely, if your friend is normal, okay, normal meaning at least they love money, they love freedom, they will be curious about what you're doing and they want to find out more. All right. So quickly, okay. And besides telling story, what else is very, very important? Okay. Your mindset, your perception, and your conviction. Okay? And like we always say, what is your perception of tree? Okay, what is your perception of tree? A lot of friends, at this juncture, you say, oh, I want to earn more. But after that, when you go out and invite your friends, you forgot why you did tree. Okay, that's why it's very, very important. What is your perception of tree? And last month, Selena did a good job telling everyone what is the WOW workbook. Okay, we have this welcome orientation workbook. Do ask your leaders for the workbook. Okay, because the workbook will help you to even guide you. Okay, what's your goal? What's your biggest tree goal? Okay, what's your goal, your monetary goal for the next 6 months? Okay, and even help you to jot down your name list. Okay, you must jot down your name list. Why? Okay, because it all has to do with your mindset, your perception, your conviction. If today, think about this, you don't jot down your name list, you don't know why you do tree, how are you going to convince your friend that you're very convicted, you have a dream, okay, and you can achieve your dream? Okay, a lot of time if you don't know why you're doing tree, okay, your wrong belief, okay, definitely gives you a wrong perception. In turn, you can never convince your friend, even in invitation. It's hard to convince because they think that you don't even know why are you stepping out onto this entrepreneurship journey. Okay, so all this is very important. Set your goals. With your goals, you will talk with more power. Trust me. Okay, we have seen the difference. A lot of friends don't set their goals. A bit blur, don't know what they want. Okay, sometimes when they invite, no punch, no conviction. Okay, people can feel you. People definitely can feel you. Okay, and of course, same. You also must know what is your goals, your goals, and your name list. Think about this. If you have written a name list of 300 names, again, it gives you so much power. Okay, versus if you don't write your name list, you always think that, oh, I must bank on this friend, I must bank on that friend, oh, he's my last hope. so on and so forth. Not true. Okay? If you write a name list full of 300 names, you'll be full of power and you will give people that feeling that you want, come and understand. Okay? If not, I have a lot of other options. Okay? So it really improves, elevates your status when you're inviting. It gives you that punch, that power. Okay? So a lot of times, all this is very important. Do fill up the wow book is a must. Okay? That's why I'm just guiding on invitation, but do fill up your name list, all this. Even if you don't know, okay, you must at least know the trends. Okay? Because you must at least tell people that, oh, you know after COVID, a lot of people needs help. That's why you're in this business also. Okay, even from the helping angle, you can tell why are you doing 3. But most important, your perception, your dreams, that's more important. Even we have our Indonesian team, why are they doing so well? Because they always say that this is $1 billion project, this is $100 billion project. They always say this, okay? And it makes people feel that, wow, your perception is big, okay? Your perception of this business is super huge. 100 billion, no one dares to think. But if you dare to say out, people will follow you if they feel that you're full of conviction. Okay, so very important. And of course, like I say, collect stories. Okay, same goes. Why I put collect stories at the front? Because once you hear of these stories, if you hear of Harry's tank story, you will realize that, and when you see Harry's on stage, he always proudly tell everyone that he don't know, he can't speak well. Okay, which is true. If he can't speak well, and he can be the top money earner in Hong Kong, everyone here also can. Okay, so if you collect all these stories, you know all this social proof, all this live example, you dare tell yourself that I confirm can do better than Harry's. Okay, why not? Everyone starts talking better than Harry's, but of course, Harry's has improved tremendously. Okay, until that maybe we can't catch up, but you should have seen Harry's maybe 15, 17 years ago. Okay, he can't talk, and he always say that his head even drips sweat. It's true. Okay, so all these things you will definitely fill you with a lot of power if you know all the social proof. Even in US, last time we even have someone who's a helper. Okay, who's a domestic helper. They also can earn 8-figure. So that's why if anyone can, if a lot of people can, we all can also. Okay, and of course, that's why we always say by telling stories, okay, we are not hard selling, we are in fact opening up our friends' mindset. And not only that, okay, besides even telling stories, okay, we have to let people know that we care. Okay, because why? People will only listen to you if they genuinely feel that you care. Okay, if you coffee only want to sell them something, they can feel it. That's why we always say don't verbal diarrhea. Okay, tell stories, care, genuinely care for them, then they will open their heart to you and they will start pouring out troubles to you. Okay, so how do we care? Okay, besides telling stories, actually sometimes when we coffee with friends or we pick up the call with friends, of course we will say, hey, how are you doing? Okay, we haven't met for some time. What are you busy with? Okay, these are the things that we care about. So what are the topics that we can care about? Okay, for example, care about their family. Okay, talk about their children, whether they are migrating, this and not. I know migration sometimes is a popular topic for Malaysians. Okay, some like to go Australia, some like to go this, go where. Okay, so all this you can talk about. Okay, you can also talk about occupation. Okay, this is my favorite topic. Okay, because people in the corporate world, you have lots to talk about. Okay, you have lots to complain about. Okay, or maybe this is a Singaporean thing, I don't know. Okay, but definitely you can talk about occupation, and if your friends also working a job, by all means chit chat, care for them. Even can talk about recreation. After COVID, everyone is going everywhere. Holiday, back to all this, and some have expensive hobbies that you need residual income to help them to support their expensive hobbies. So all this you can talk about, because anytime you talk about hobbies, have you been flying? Sometimes they might tell you what, no money lah, how to fly lah, this and that, no leave lah. Okay, so these are all, you will straight away understand, oh, these are their pain points. Okay, that's why when we care for them, we slowly understand, we are qualifying them, we slowly know what they want. You must understand everyone's needs. Okay, and of course, monetary needs, financial planning, monetary needs, all this. Okay, and of course, even their dreams. Okay, even their dreams. Okay, so all this we must understand. Okay, dreams, even meaningful life, all this are something that people want. And last but not least, health. Okay, and of course, I must mention this because Kim always tell us, don't always blabber on products. Okay, because once you straight away talk on products, sometimes you cannot U-turn to talk about business. You cannot. But if you care first, tell stories first, if they don't want to earn, they are comfortable, don't want to earn, you still can U-turn to talk about health and products. That should be the right way. So that's why we don't want everyone to burn your bridges. Okay? Care for people, tell stories, ask questions. Okay? And of course, ask the right question. Okay? Don't, when people straight away say, oh, I'm unhappy with my boss. Okay? I want more freedom. Straight away you go on a verbal diarrhea mode. Okay? Don't. Why? Because even if they are not happy with their job, or they are not happy with their business, it doesn't mean that they are ready to change yet. Okay, so we always ask the right question. The better you ask your questions, the better at opening their mind and guiding them. Okay, you are effectively guiding them to say, okay, I've opened my door, please come in. Okay, so a lot of times, if you didn't ask the right question, you straight away go on a verbal diarrhea. Again, they say, hey, I never say I want. I only say I'm unhappy with my job. I'm unhappy with my business. Why are you telling me this? Okay, again, don't be so quick. Okay, so always ask the right question. Sometimes for business owner, if they're unhappy, start with cash flow. I can even ask them, hey boss, if there's a chance to own a positive cash flow business on the side without manpower problem, are you open to understand more? Okay, all this can effectively lead them and open up their mindset. Okay, even for employees, if there's a chance to earn more part-time income until you can overtake your main job salary, are you open? Okay, so that's why we say ask important questions only when they say yes, I'm open. Yes, I don't mind understand what you're doing. Okay, once they have opened their door, then also don't do verbal diarrhea. You can invite them to our events, to our leaders for another coffee session. Also can. Okay, so all this you can understand how it goes. Okay, so last but not least, I have to share. Why I have to share this important rule in our industry. Okay, the engagement of ABC is just what I mentioned, like the 100-meter relay race. Okay, you are playing the first baton. Okay, you are the bridge. You are the bridge. Your friend is the potential client or the potential customer or prospects. The A is the advisor. For example, again, I use Michelle's name. Okay, imagine you're from Michelle's team. You're the B. You want to invite your friend to coffee with Michelle so that Michelle can help you talk the business much better than you. So straight away, your friend trusts you. Okay, when you edify the A, your friend will respect the A. So why is this so important? Because trust plus respect equals a deal. Okay, you need trust and respect for you to close that deal. So that's why this is so important. Okay, and of course this is very duplicable. Okay, because now you're the B. If you don't do verbal diarrhea on your C will also correctly follow you. Think about this. If today you don't leverage on an A, you do verbal diarrhea, okay, even if your friend luckily came in, your friend also do verbal diarrhea on everyone, and no one joins, your friend quits. It is not duplicable. So all this very important, and it's so easy to duplicate. Okay, so and of course edification also very important. Okay, for example, some people can edify their leaders until their friend already want to meet their leader. Okay, it's as if today if you give a chance for people to have lunch with Jack Ma, who don't want? Okay, do you need to FORM? Do you need to understand their need? Don't need. Okay, that's why we always say edification is the key. If you can edify this business leader until your friends want to learn so much from them, You don't even need to understand your friend's need. Your friend might even say, wow, your business partner is so experienced. Hey, can I coffee, understand, make friend, and learn more? Sometimes they will automatically want to understand. So that's why all this ABC engagement, okay, so important. Okay, so that's why all this I have to mention. That's why we always say you only do the invitation part here, edify and bring to your A. Pass the baton to your A and let the A do the job. Okay, and sometimes the A can be other things. It can be an event, it can be a Zoom webinar, it can be anything. As long as you know how to edify, okay, you don't have to do the talking yourself. Is it simple? Simple enough? Okay, so of course today we have another guest, okay, all the way from Taiwan, okay. So just now you all have seen the male version, the husband. Okay, so now, okay, we will invite the wife, okay, and of course she is in the beauty line, okay, a business owner. So I hope to invite her so that she will give you a female perspective from a boss angle. How does she do invitation? Alright, so let's give a Malaysia welcome. 让我们欢迎我们的世新总裁苗一 from Taiwan.